Hello, my lovely starborns. I hope you all are doing very well. Welcome to your pick a card reading. This is your Neptune in Aries reading. This is a generational shift, if anything, and it's crucial for the collective, keeping in mind the energy of ascension that is at play, the vibrational shift that the collective is going through, as well as our Mother Earth herself. So Neptune moving into Aries it has this energy of initiation. Okay, so many will be initiated. It's sort of like a simmering mass awakening yet again. And if you pay attention to the transits, it's been happening quite a lot, because Pluto moving into Aquarius is again affecting the entire collective, being the 11th house ruler. So transformation, shifts, balance, karmic adjustments. These are the themes, as well as spiritual ascension, which is again very in line with the collective shift that we are undergoing in our own consciousness, as well as the planetary consciousness, Mother Gaia, shifting, ascending. So it's all interconnected. And also, Neptune moving into Aries is this energy of more and more people waking up, more and more people understanding and also being initiated into the unity consciousness of it all. All is one. I'm hearing all is one. One is all. Okay, so yeah, Neptune is the higher octave of Venus, and Neptune rules over Pisces, the last sign. And moving into Aries, it's like this Gandanta energy, which is super active, right? Gandanta, fire and water mixing together. So this is where the spiritual transformation occurs, as well as this is like transitional. It's like a shift, a massive shift, especially for the ones who are already awakened. And yes, you're watching this, you are awakened, and that journey is going to quantum leap. Yeah, like many of you will be quantum leaping. You're shifting your reality, and you're understanding the significance of energetic work. Okay, and especially when it comes to ourselves, because if you really want to create that shift in your outer reality, it has to come from within. And this is something that we talk about and we even experience through the awakening process, but it's like in retrospect you understand when it has already happened. And then it's like you understand the philosophy, the cosmic law at play, and you kind of like start preaching that too, because you've experienced it. So you will see this happening at the mass collective level more and more. Okay, this is like we as a collective moving beyond just law of attraction, let's just say that. Okay, our understanding of these cosmic laws will be, I would, I don't want to say change, but it's like transform. Okay, so there's this transmutation that is at play, which we know very well. If you dabble in human design, you understand the frequencies shifting massively. And I truly believe for the Starseed Collective, it's already here. It's like it's here. All right, and yes, it's also like attunement to the higher chakras, but at the same time, because it's like Pisces is the last sign, Aries is the first sign. So I also see many of you, if your Kundalini energy is already awakened, yeah, you're awakened, right? And it's active, and you're already on the spiritual path, regardless of what it is that you do for work. It doesn't matter, It's like spiritually, if you're attuned, then this energy is going to ground itself more and more and more, and you will feel the strengthening of the root chakra as well. Okay, and with Aries, the energy of the Emperor is also always active, and the collective is shifting towards I am consciousness, but it's like a paradox. It's like there is this individualism that is coming to light for you, but it's more so because you're attuning yourself to pouring from an overflowing cup, if it makes sense. So collectively, this is a beautiful shift that is happening, but it's coming from a very empowered place. Each one of you, you'll be very empowered in one way or the other if you're watching this. Okay, and of course it's happening at the collective level. So let's check in. I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Tree of Life deck. So, and I'm so happy to be home because I'm finally meeting some of my decks here, like the ones I left, not some actually, most. And yeah, I just love the energy. So let's see. And this eclipse was like really, really shifty, isn't it? It's like it's quantum in nature. The shift is quantum in nature. So let's see. Messages for my lovely starborns, group 1, 2, and 3. These are your messages for Neptune in Aries. Okay, so we have 2 cards already. And 1 more for group 3. Let's see. There's an overflowing energy. That's what I'm getting here. Look at that. The tree of life itself, the map. Like you have the whole map, okay? You know where it is you're headed. You know where it is you're going. Again, this is very energetic because this is the spiritual life force flowing. And it's like, yeah, support, connection. It's all about that. But at the same time, it's about the self too, because this is happening. What is this? Element of air. Mental energy is very strong, okay? Like, again, creating your own reality and all of that. It's going to be big with this shift. Let's see. Group 1, let me show you your card. Wow, look at that. The full Uranian energy. For a moment, I thought this card underneath was the full card. For a moment, I thought so. So we do have the full here. Okay, group 1, this is your card. The full. Okay. Group 2, your card is Tiferet, beauty. I'm seeing similar birds here. Okay, and group 3, your card is Foundation, your sword. 6 and 9. And the 11th part, 6th sphere, 9th sphere. Beautiful. Isn't this like sun and moon? Yeah, sun and moon. And Uranus. Wow. So see which one is pulling you in. Choose your group and I'll see you at your reading. Hello, group 1. You chose the Fool card. Part 11. I'm also like getting this energy of wish fulfillment. Like, yes, big on wish fulfillment. It's almost like, and it's happening in a magical way, in a Uranian fashion, in a ground shaking fashion, in almost like a, yeah, surprise. There's this element of surprise here. There's this element of mystery as well, and a lot of light, love, but magical energy. I'm getting magician energy for some reason. And it's almost like your risk, your actions are being rewarded. Yeah, even your tendency to take risks, just because you have enough faith. Yeah, because it's not just exactly a risk. It's kind of like, you have enough faith that it can look like a Mad Hatter energy, but it's like you know what you're doing. Okay, and you don't have to like explain anyone. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. It's just like you're doing something during this period for yourself, and it's almost like you just know that your higher self has your back. Yes, it's almost like you and your daemon, and they are working in tandem at all times. At all times, yeah. uh, you're definitely working with entities around you. There are some loving beings around you. Mm-hmm. Okay, all right. Let's see. Let's get you one dragon card. Let's get you all the oracles first. This is for my lovely group 1. Messages for Neptune in Aries for my group 1. Final shuffle. It wanted to show itself. Gatekeeper. Pride of the earthly. I'm getting Jupiterian energy too, Solar, Jupiterian, Uranian. Maybe your sun is conjunct Uranus or Jupiter. 31. Eternity eternal. Wow. You know why the Fool? Is because you've descended as it was, like, as much as possible. Like, your roots, okay? Your roots are very, very strong. That is why you have immense faith here. Like, you just know that there are powerful beings who have your back. It's like an inner knowing. So it's almost like you have this faith to just do things. Yeah, just do it, like Nike. And isn't Nike a goddess? Just do it, Nike. That sort of energy I'm getting. Nike. Yeah, look into her energy, okay? I think she's a Greek goddess. Uh, yeah, and she used to fight alongside the goddess of war, Athena. Palace energy, yeah, because eagle, Palace. Look at where your asteroid Palace is located. You have full support there. Well, who's underneath? Yeah, deliverance. Some of you are also being delivered from evil, or what you understood as evil. It's like liberation. This is true liberation. It's like overcoming lack mindset, any kind of fear or outdated beliefs, not serving your higher good. All of that, you're shedding it, you're shedding it. This is restoration of faith. This is freedom, true freedom. That is rooted in trust in a higher power, in the beings who love you, who support you. And there are some like empowered beings around you, but a bit dark also. That's what I'm getting here. I'm getting fox energy here. Wolf and fox. Yeah. Syrian energy. Canines. 9. Number 9. Okay. Let's get one from the light oracle, gateway of light oracle. And those are way too many. Nice. Yeah, I'm getting very, it's almost like accelerated energy, kind of like messy, but in that fashion. What is that guy's name? That character. Uh, a bit messy, but like, is always on the go, go, go. That sort of energy. Huh. Hobbit. Hobbit. Yeah. Okay, how's this a blessing for my lovely group 1? I'm getting a message, and it doesn't have to be for everyone watching this. It could be very specific. But you're being released from a particular entity attachment, which was, of course, extraterrestrial in nature, and maybe, you related to a particular star system, but it's almost like whatever this energy was, it was kind of holding you back a little bit. It did not have the right intention for you, and there is liberation happening there. Yeah, look at that. Don't dim to fit in. Yeah, because that's exactly what was happening there, and I'm seeing the triangle here. So this is, the Draco consciousness, the dark ones, especially the ones who rule here. Yeah, look at that. And Syrian energy, I believe, is coming online. Syrian energy is coming online. It's like your true star power is coming back online, if it makes sense. I actually wanted to pull a card from the Star Seed deck, but while I was shuffling from the Gateway of Light deck, your deck fell, and I really need to stop the reading in order to retrieve it because it's under the desk, and the deck is all over the place, and I guess I'm not supposed to pull a card for you from that deck. Okay, but I just feel like the blessing here is you're finally freeing yourself. You're finally understanding what it is that you want and need, your true desires, not what is projected onto you, not what is expected of you, or not what you were being directed to do. And you thought it's your energy, but it wasn't. There was a bit of like hijacking. But this is also the way of you know, again, quantum leaping, you kind of like descend and then you ascend and you just keep spiraling on. That's the energy that I'm getting. So, yes, Neptune is here to free you. Neptune in Aries is giving you that cardinal fire power mixed with that supernatural element of Neptune. Yeah, fireworks outside. Like, it's like you're getting that atomic energy, the fuel that is required in order to create this quantum leap, because this takes a lot of energy, and it's almost like you're shedding layers, especially past layers. You've outgrown quite a lot. Okay, there is like this rediscovery that is going to happen, where you're kind of getting to know who you truly are. The clouds are dissipating. Okay, that's the energy that I'm getting here. All right, so let's get you one from the Ascension Oracle. Let's see. And then I'll pull you a crystal card and then we'll do some tarot. This is for my group 1, but the energy is so beautiful. So beautiful. There's immense protection around you. It's almost like you've suffered enough. You've suffered enough. And there was a loss of faith because, like, and it doesn't have to be very in your face kind of loss of faith, it's subtle in nature. It's because the things you believed in, it kind of like, it wasn't adding any value to your life. It wasn't doing much for you. And that is shifting. It's like a total shift happening there. Wow, the Pleiades. So the Pleiadians are great healers. They love Earth and all who live on her. By drawing this card, I don't know why I said drawing like that. Maybe some of you read your R's like that. Draw. What are you doing? Like that. I'm not trying to make fun. By drawing this card, you're being invited to open your heart to Pleiadian healing. Okay, yeah, and there's a lot of healing that is happening here. And Pleiadian energy is connected to the Saptarishis, Rishis, Maharishis. Like, if you pop some shrooms, it really helped you, okay? Okay, let them enfold you in their loving, healing blue light. Yeah, so blue energy is here. Pleiadian and Syrian energy is super active for you. But it's kind of like, how do I explain this? It's in motion right now, and this is going to become more expansive the more work you do, the more inner work you do. And this is also going to ignite your throat chakra, okay? Yes. So your self-expression is coming back to life. And the more you see who you are, the more you will tend to stand in your true authenticity. But before you can do that, it's almost like, you're kind of getting to know yourself. Rediscovery. Did I mention? Like that. Yeah. So blue chakras are active, throat, third eye. And definite third eye activation here with the blessing card showing up here. Where you'll just refuse to be a certain way, do certain things which do not serve you. Not anymore. Not during this time. Okay? So, and Pleiadians, they're like future humans basically. They're like the ascended versions of the current human beings. So yeah, the future humans are helping you. I'm getting something about ancestry. So yeah, and that's what happens, right? When humans who are good of heart, who are of light, who move in integrity, honesty, truth, love, true light, they tend to ascend after the so-called death, which is basically transformation. So they tend to ascend to a different role. Many of them, they become guides. So there's somebody in the ancestry, okay, that really is looking out for you. That's what I was getting initially as well, and it's being this is what it's telling me. Yeah, see, even here what they say. It says, let them enfold you in their loving, healing blue light so that their wisdom and gifts flow into you. Yeah, absorb it. So this is also, I think it's part of your DNA. It's already in there. So it's like getting activated and now, moving. Because you're supposed to pass this on to the collective you come in contact with. Some of you could have a very transpersonal profile in human design. Yeah. Also, six line could be active, line one could be active. These could be your conscious lines in human design, 6 or 1. Yeah. Okay, so when you have absorbed these qualities into your energy fields, pass them on to others. Remember that the animals who come from the Pleiades, sheep, pandas, and pigs, heal people and the land, bless them, and honor their work for our planet. Okay? Yeah, and these animals could be important. Sheep. So I'm getting the Aries energy, Ram, right? And Neptune being here. Neptune is very much about that, the unconditional kind of love. But there are so many humans, they believe that unconditional love is not a thing. Yeah, because, like, you need to be at a particular vibrational band of frequency in order to truly understand that. And I feel like that's exactly where you guys are headed, where you will actually embody this energy in one way or the other. And without dimming your light, without selling yourself short, without like people pleasing and ignoring your own needs and desires, without doing all of that. No, you're looking out for yourself, and then you are just, again, pouring from this overflowing cup. It's beautiful. All right, so let's get some tarot now. Okay, no, I need to get you a crystal card first. Okay, so which crystal is helpful for my lovely group 1 for this period? 2 more. Ooh, I don't want to pull it out, but this is bloodstone, I guess. Yeah, and maybe this one. Yeah, because I'm feeling it, but I just want to get 1 card. All right, final. Okay, this one really wants to come out. Quartz, amplifier, because this is all about amplification, expansion, pure consciousness. So of course quartz. And can you see right next to your blessing we have the quartz right there? So definitely quartz, and I'm supposed to like keep this here, so it's right on top of quartz actually. So yeah, definitely this one. But I'm being guided to like pull another one for you here. Okay, so it says when to use it: when you find yourself believing the limitations your mind puts in front of you. Exactly, because that's exactly what you're overcoming. The limiting beliefs, the lack consciousness, the past self. It's just like delayering and letting go. That is what is up. That is why quartz is helpful. Quartz is also an amplifier. If you pair it with any other crystal, it's just going to amplify the energy of that particular crystal. And also it's like a naturally very, very healing crystal on its own, And I mean, quartz is basically used in most of the devices. I think that internet cannot survive. It's impossible, sort of, without quartz, because I think this particular crystal is used in the cables and all of that. So yes, maybe you could be very techy also with the Uranian energy, and maybe this is also something you're waking up to a particular potential. Yeah, which was like out of sight earlier, but now it's coming in. So yeah. Limitations your mind puts in front of you. So you're overcoming limitations for sure, and working with quartz is gonna really help you. Call on quartz to help you see through the illusions. Exactly. Clear the mind of self-doubt. Exactly. Surrender to the will of the universe. You're definitely being guided by a higher power, also a higher self, and the connection is going to become stronger. It's almost like it's already there, but it's like yet to fully come into your own consciousness. Yeah. So surrender to the will of the universe and start manifesting the impossible. I'm telling you, for you, it's all about dreaming big and making it happen, because it's absolutely possible here with the quantum leap energy starting your reading. It's also with Pleiades, I also get the energy of what was I saying about like surprise element being here? And this is 16, right? And it's 7. Some of you could be waking up to your Pleiadian consciousness. But for others, I'm also getting Syrian energy very strongly. But yes, it's almost like maybe You thought you don't have any Pleiadian code, and right now that is shifting. It's like, okay, it's coming online. Yeah, and I was talking about future humans and all. Yeah, so that's also like there's something tapping into the AI consciousness, tapping into the or doing something when it comes to like utilizing technology for your good. Something like that is afoot here. Some of you could like want to like start a business or something. It's gonna take off. Yeah, so there's this energy of tower, tower, but it's like the surprise element of tower, the higher octave of tower, where it is coming in to take away what is not required anymore. Okay, so also like add that foundational value to any structure that you're building during this time. The foundation has to be very strong, and this energy is taking care of that with his red eye. He's so foxy, wolfish. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, I wanted to pull one more from this deck. I really shuffled it. Oh my god, look at that. You got a Tektite, right? Yeah, a Tektite. Quartz and a Tektite. And it was underneath Labradorite. Okay, so I just want to say, like, work with quartz and then slowly move on to carrying a Tektite with you. Okay, if you already have one, use these two. Because again, Tektite is connected to ET consciousness. It is connected to starseed energy. Okay, so let's get some tarot for my lovely star borns. And your affirmation, there's an affirmation here. It says, I open my heart to love and healing from the Pleiades. And this is one constellation which is always visible in a sky, in a night sky. I'm not sure if it's the case in the southern hemisphere, but maybe, most likely. But yeah, and the rishis rule over it. So those are the wise sages, as well as the seven sisters. So it depends on the myth, the cultural myth that you're tapping into. But the rishis are coming in very strongly for you. And also I'm getting this energy of Merkaba. So that some of you could be undergoing Merkaba activation, which is like light body activation. And then, of course, that is what is going to lead to this strengthening of your connection with your own higher self, so much so that it seeps into your consciousness and you can like actually feel it in a tangible sense. Something like that is afoot here. But I'm telling you, it's like, it's beautiful. This energy is beautiful. You won't be the same person next year. Yeah, I can tell you that. You won't be. If like, yeah, in the future, prospectively, if you just compare your life like right now to the future, a year from now, it's going to be so different. Because I just feel like there are massive shifts happening for you in the most profound manner. It's just there's this magical energy about it. You are blessed by solar powers, Jupiterian energy. It's like being a divine child energy. Yellow, yeah, solar plexus. So self-confidence is going to increase more and more. So let's get some tarot. The Holy Spirit, angels and guides. This is what microbe 1 show us. I cannot make this up. Look at that. 10 of Cups. This is like absolute bliss. What else do we need? And this is that unconditional love, that unity consciousness, that divine love, that everything, everything, like the highest exaltation of the desires itself, where there's immense emotional fulfillment, where regardless of what's going on, you are contented. You're content. I'm also hearing the word content. So some of you, yes, because tech was coming in, maybe you want to create content. Maybe you want to write a book. Maybe you want to write a blog. Maybe you want to create YouTube videos. Maybe you want to focus on your business. Maybe you want to boost your business through, I don't know, help of a marketing team or something like that. Whatever it is, it's working out in your favor. I mean, this is like confirmation of the highest order. It basically says Lord of perfected success. And what am I telling you? Your first arrow, look at the Mars in Pisces. And who rules Aries? Mars. And Neptune is coming out of Pisces into Aries. So it's happening during this cycle. This is like, it's beautiful. Let's move on. Okay. You're leaving behind all confusion, all limiting beliefs, all anxiousness, this traffic jam. It's like you're finding your path, and there's like this smooth transition happening after being empowered, after becoming comfortable, after overcoming certain fears and limitations, all of that, after seeing who you really are, after getting to know yourself first and foremost. That's when the magic is happening here. And it's a process. Of course, it's a process. Yeah, I'm telling you, look at that. Hanged Man and the universe. Again, Pisces energy. And, Neptune basically ended a cycle, right? An entire cycle in the sign of Pisces. It moved through all the 12 signs, and now it's headed towards Aries. It's in Aries, 0 degree, critical energy, critical point. Yeah, but yeah, it's just like even for you, that, okay, so that energy of introspection, also sacrifice. You've sacrificed quite a lot in life. You've learned from your mistakes, and it's just like you're very comfortable when it comes to understanding. You've hit a learning curve and all of that, and right now there is quick movement happening. I'm telling you, this is quantum in nature. This is very quantum in nature. Your reality is shifting drastically. And the energy here is somewhat hidden. It's occult in nature for sure. But you already have the third perspective. But yes, you will undergo many, many activations. Any activations. Time is on your side, I'm hearing. Time is on your side. I'm seeing Saturn. And, this one says, a great one of the night of time, yeah? And that is a black dragon, which I associate with Amalek, right? The dark serpent of the tree of death. There's a bit of like mirror work going on, because I'm looking at your crystals also, white and black, yeah, white and black. So yes, definite integration here, definite integration, but it is opening your reality, your life to the kind of world that you want to live in, the kind of reality that you desire. You're aligning. There's alignment which is at play here, which is beautiful. Yeah, Princess of Cups. Okay. Yeah, this deck, and I cannot show this because YouTube doesn't like boobies. Okay, let's see. Final card. This really wanted to show itself. Again, all that projected energy, it's almost like the cleansing that is happening in your own auric field. It's like taking away all that external murk, in such a way that next time when the projection is thrown your way, you can see right through it, and you will not internalize it. You'll not personalize it. Okay, show me. Yeah, same energy, but different. I just feel like you guys have been through so much. Yes, you've been through so much, like this dark space, yeah, that's what you're coming out of. Again, I'm saying Mars here, Aries energy, but it's in Scorpio. Mars in Scorpio here. And Mars is actually pretty strong in the sign of Scorpio, yeah? But we understand Five of Cups to be this card of disappointment or all of that. But being a five, it's a dynamic energy. It's moving. It's not stagnant. It's not. It's like an in between. After that, you move towards the six, and that's what I'm seeing here, because this is showing up in the blessing. Is crucial because the blessing here is because this your main card is about shedding past layers, yeah, delayering certain aspects of your personality, which is actually not your personality. It's almost like it's external to you. It's not a part of your makeup, of your design, yeah? Something like that. And this is so crucial for the success that you're headed towards, because it's almost like this is what was creating the limitation in your energy field. And the thing is, it's not your own limitation. It's what you pick up on. It's what is told to you. All of that. So that is why the true path to freedom is within, you know? It's like you have to go within, and that's exactly what you're doing. But again, it's a process. But yes, you're overcoming limitations. You're also overcoming this need to compare yourself, this need to judge yourself for the past disappointments, for what didn't work, for who did what to you, and all of that. So it definitely letting go of it in the best way possible. Clarify the Five of Cups, please. Well, King of Cups, yeah. Yeah, this could be connected to your love life or partnerships or interpersonal connections. Yeah, that took a while to heal from. And maybe, you had to let go of certain connections which you thought were meant to stay. But no, it came to an end. And now, right now, the liberation is rooted in the fact that you deserve so much better. You deserve so much more. You deserve true alignment. You deserve grace. And the knowledge of it, when it hits you from the inside, it's different than when someone else tells you. And that's exactly what is happening. That is what is going to create this shift. And it's going to free you once for all. Many of you have been stuck. You've been stuck a little bit. You're being unstuck. That's the energy here. You're being unstuck. And all of that is happening at a collective level, actually. A lot of undoing also of what didn't work. Liberation, definitely liberation at play. The motto of Aries is I am. It's about I am. It's about you. Okay. All right. Clarify the blessings, please. Okay, that fell, but these, yeah, death. I'm telling you, total transformation. This is a massive shift in consciousness itself. The Hierophant, you know better, and you will know better. It's like, again, another 5, it will just keep increasing. I don't know why I'm pulling cards like that. I usually don't do it. And see, King of Swords, mental clarity, total clarity coming in. You'll also like reach a point where you'll understand why sometimes being stuck is actually and sometimes why rejection is protection and all of that. But it's like you will actually truly realize some things about your life on your own, and then you will see yourself for who you are, who you truly are, not what you were told or made to feel. There's a massive release here. And before I go, I just want to read Eternity Eternal. So the angel associated with this dragon is Lamachiel, and he's the one who taught deception, and that's exactly what I'm picking. That's exactly what I'm picking up on. and the fact that I'm not able to. Yeah, it's almost like, when love is kind of weaponized in order to create instability. You could have faked something like that, but it has only made you stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. That sort of energy. It's very cliched, and many statements are coming in like that. So yeah, you could have dealt with a smart talker, you know, smart mouth, but only mouth. Yeah, like it's not backed by action. It's not backed by true intention as well. There's like this flaky energy, which like made you self doubt and all of that. But all of that is leaving your field. This king has wings for a reason. It truly ascending. Truly, truly. Okay, so and this dragon is also the one who empowers, okay? And he shatters the misconception of time as well, which we see with the universe. I told you about it, right? Time. Also, how you understand time is shifting drastically. So this dragon basically appears to teach us the simplicity of eternity and the underlying comfort it can provide us during the darkest of days. I'm telling you, it's going to be a smooth transition for you because you've learned quite a lot. And it's just that it's a matter of understanding and changing the definition of certain thought processes, okay, certain thought patterns, maybe creating new neural pathways and all of that. Yeah. But I just feel like because the activity is in the blue chakras, the throat, as well as the third eye, you're unstoppable. you know, it's like you're headed towards your 10 of cups, and that's what is up here during this cycle for you. And this dragon is definitely helping you thwart deceptions of those around you who seek to keep you in your holding patterns, and the limitations, the lack. You will truly look at people differently now, and definitely get ready to get rid of certain connections, just like really letting them go from your life, especially with death being there, because with death energy, it's like you cannot come back from it. It's an ultimate transition. It's like everything has changed. It is the transformation of the highest order. It is something you cannot, after this energy hits, you cannot go back to how you used to be, or also your connections cannot be how it used to be. Okay, people will also transition out of your life for good. For good. Because again, that is why I was getting this energy of projection. You've dealt with a lot of projection. I won't be surprised if some of you're projectors in human design, and with the transpersonal lines. So look into transpersonal profiles. You could have that. I have that. Okay. So let the eternal dragon raise your vibration and break free of this illusion, because that is an illusion. All limitations are illusions, nothing else. And with Uranian energy at play, I mean, you're definitely breaking free, and I love this for you guys. I hope this helps. And yes, claim your 10 of Cups, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Hello, Group 1. You chose Tiferet. Beauty. The energy of sun is here. Some of you could be fire signs, and this is a reading for Neptune's transit in Aries, which is cardinal fire. And sun is exalted in Aries. Beauty, joy, balance, sacrifice. And I'm getting sacred sacrifice, because whatever you're sacrificing is actually purifying you, if it makes sense, is making you more sacred, more divine, getting you. It's like the vital life force is becoming stronger, more in tune. Yes, there's this firepower, but it's like it's balance, it's soft power. Soft power. That's what you're gaining. Freedom, definitely. Happiness. Happiness. Hmm. Yeah. Some of you could have Venus in fire signs. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Messages for group 2. Sacrificing basically anything that hinders your progress, your happiness, also your understanding of life, anything that tries to pull you into a past dynamic, if it makes sense. Like, anything that tries to hold you back or tries to reintroduce you to something that you have outgrown and overcome. Yeah, you don't have time for that. It's almost like your inner child is unstoppable. Your inner child is always on the move, always going. Yeah, always on the move. It's like you don't even stay to listen to certain stuff, statements. You just like, you don't have time for it. It's almost like intuition is very strong. You can just see what the other person is about to bring to the table without even like spending much time. That's the energy that I'm getting here. It's like, okay, I know what's that about. I don't have to listen to the whole story. And you're just like, bye. Yeah, almost like, bye. Gotta go. Gotta run. You're somewhat like in a rush. That's the energy I'm getting here. Yeah, it's like in a rush, busy in your own life, spiraling in your own life, but in like that dervish kind of like spiral, like, the Sufi energy, the spiritual, yeah, spiritual bliss. That is the energy here. This is spiritual bliss. It's like you just know what's what, and you're productive of your energy. So let's get you a dragon card. My lovely group too. Very interesting energy. There's something very attractive about you, okay? And it's because of your scars, I'm hearing. It's because of your scars. The scars make you more beautiful. And you're an old soul. And you're definitely attracting similar kinds of people. Yeah, similar kinds of people your way. Yeah, like there people who have yeah, they have a lot of character development going on for them because that's exactly what is going on for you. There's like depth to your personality. Yeah, and you're very deep. You're deep. Yes, there's nothing superficial about you. And you don't have time for anything that is superficial, basically. You want depth or you don't want anything to do. Yeah, it's like that. It's beautiful. Let's see. Okay, let's get you one from the Dragon Oracle. Look at that. Among the stars, number 32, pride of the heavenly. Are you seeing this? The energy is so extraterrestrial. Even with this dragon, it's almost like it's a projection of light body. It's not tangible. It's not really 3D. It's not physical. Yeah, it's like the form is formless, formless, and again spiraling. I'm getting goldfish energy also, like, and especially with the sun, definitely abundant period for this group. Very abundant, very prosperous, very healthy. Yeah, your health is going to be very good. Like you'll feel alive. You'll feel like just doing things, making things happen. Again, like a dervish, whirling, 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 swirling. Hmm. Yeah, ascending. Beautiful. Okay. Yes, because this is underneath. Serpent of death. You're truly transformed. And you are very in tune with your manifestation power. That's why you're also somewhat like bit in your own word. And it's like your soul is only looking for soul family connections. And that's all you have time for. And I'm not saying that you're not going to interact with others. Of course you will. you will, because I believe your experiences have taught you quite a lot, and you have a lot of wisdom to share with others, especially when it comes to your life experiences. Like you understand human condition. Okay? Okay, let's see. Let's get you one star seed oracle. This is for my group 2, and you get 3 cards. Okay, I'm being guided to take 3. Deep cellular healing, of course. Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. I'm telling you, this is something you've already dealt with, worked with. Let's see. Karmic relationships, Orion energy, polarity, soul growth, conflict. Like, again, you need depth, even if it comes with this polarity, this duality, where because there's something about growing at the soul level. That is why, karmic connections are bonded by soul. Okay, you cannot say exactly that it's a soulmate. It's not soulmate, it's a bit different. But even soulmates are karmic, if you understand the energy truly, right? That's karma. You've had lives, you've known each other before. But with this one, I just feel like this is the kind of conflict that brings progress to life, that brings evolution to your consciousness itself at the soul level. You're not for everyone. That's exactly because this is the energy I'm telling you with. This is what you have fully understood about yourself. So the way you're moving is just very magnetic, okay? So you're just attracting the right people, the right opportunities, the right connections, the right everything. Because you're moving towards your north node. Like your north node is super active. Yeah, I'm getting Jupiterian and Saturnian energy here, as well as Neptunian energy. So you could have your north node in Pisces, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, as well as Leo. That's what I'm getting here, as well as Gemini. Yeah. But the blessing here is there's also this energy of end of karmic connections. And this, I mean, the negative karma, like negative karma, you're wrapping up that cycle also. During this period, you are definitely clearing karmic baggage. Look at that. I'm sorry. Yeah, definitely clearing. That's what I'm getting here. Releasing massive, massive karma. And this most likely goes back to the ancestry because of the roots here. Something that you carried in your DNA. And this is like one of the reasons you reincarnated. That's why you have support of the giants, Saturn and Jupiter. Especially, I'm getting a specific message. Some of you, if this is not your north node, like the Jupiterian and Saturnian signs, look at your draconic rising. And your north node there as well. But yeah, rising, I'm hearing rising. Look at your draconic rising. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Now, the blessing here is, yeah, this is end of karmic baggage, end of conflict in whichever area of your life you're facing. And most likely this was interpersonal because, yeah, karma is often shared, between humans. Also, for some of you, this could have been like, some of you had some karma with pets as well. Yeah, that's coming in. Nature. But the nature around you supports you, very supportive. There's something very non-conformist about you, unique about you, and the more you stand strong in that knowing and not, again, water down your personality for anyone, it's almost like that true alignment is forever here. The north node is forever active, and you keep ascending the spiral. There's no descension. That's what I'm getting, because this rope, you've descended and you have ascended. Okay, it's not so much about, you're a bit far from the descension point. Like, it's been a while. Let's just say that. Okay. Yes. And people who have wronged you, they are truly, truly sorry and could be suffering too right now. And if there's a double back and all of that, because I'm seeing 2 energy double, If that happens, it's almost like you're like, "Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about it." And you're out. You don't have time for it. That's what I'm getting. It's like you just, you're very attuned to your precious soul energy, your energy, you're understanding how gold your energy is. Okay, your energy is gold, and it's truly not for everyone. A lot of self-love here. This is the true kind of self-love, not the superficial self-love where you're just like, going for retail therapy and just buying stuff and getting the cheap dopamine rush. It's not that. It's deep. It's like at the soul level. Okay, let's get you one more for the blessings during this period. Imrama, where are you being called to journey to? Far off lands, far away places. Soul is the soul wants to explore. The soul wants to also go back to certain roots, certain past life energy. Yeah, the past life energy is also active here, by the way, with this card. It's almost like your whole life is becoming about the journey of the soul because you're so attuned. You're so attuned. And this group, you're very, very connected to your star lineage, like true star bonds, like very attuned, very, very. Even if you do, yeah, look at this. This is the underlying energy, star seed. What lights you up? Again, I'm seeing Jupiter and Saturn. I cannot make this up. I can never make this up. Ever. Like, ever. Yeah, with Orion being there, some of you could be dealing with somebody who uh, usually don't get it, but right, I'm getting, yeah, Gemini, Taurus placements, Gemini, Scorpio, as well as Sagittarius. Mostly Gemini because Orion is there. But yeah, let me get you one Ascension card. Then I will read for this dragon because look at it. It's beautiful. But I'm also seeing all the primary colors, you know? Huh. What's that about? Primary colors. It's almost like it's giving me you have all the tools at your disposal to walk the life of your making. This group, very, very spiritually attuned. Let me get you one card from the Ascension Oracle. I'm getting sage wisdom, very old soul, very ancient. Yeah, very intuitive, very instinctive as well, but like insightful, very psychic. That's the energy here, psychic, like true psychics. Star seeds, right? Like true star seeds. Very, very comfortable. Even if you use a different word. Are you seeing how many Ascension cards you got? And 32, 32. This is important. 42, 28. So that's 1, 5, 5, 6, 6. So many. So Archangel Metatron's retreat is above the temple of Luxor, Egypt, where he holds the ascension energy for the world. And I was getting Egyptian energy here. He maintains the energy by bringing forward spiritual discipline. And I feel like that is going to become very strong with this group. Luxor is the spiritual throat chakra of Earth. Yeah. As it ascends, people will communicate higher wisdom and link telepathically with all life forms. Yeah, that's why, there was something with animals. Maybe your communication is deepening with animals around you, with nature around you. Maybe you hear whispers. Maybe, yeah, you just like the universe is talking to you in more ways than one. Let's just say, for example, synchronicities. More than that, it's beyond that for you. There is an ascension happening there and something new coming in. Like the way the universe talks to you, something is shifting there massively. And it could be like a bit magical. You're asked to send love and wisdom to all sentient beings. Okay, some of you could be like, astral traveling, lucid dreaming, and all of that. And yes, heavy on meditation. So you could have a meditative practice, which is like truly empowering. Lady Portia is known as the goddess of justice. Yeah, justice is afoot here. What did I tell you? People are really sorry. The ones who did you wrong, they're going through it. Karmic balancing is at play here. You're truly free. You're detached. I see you. You still have empathy for these people, but it's almost like you don't want to. You don't have like, you just don't want to extend your energy to what was. It's like it's in the past. You moved on. And even if a part of you is holding on to something, you will keep moving on. It's like the power of will at play here. Okay, so as a lord of karma, she tempers justice with mercy and balance. Yeah, there's mercy here, there's empathy from your end. In order to act with these golden qualities, you must let go of your own projections and prejudices and see the whole picture. I see you doing that, exactly that. That is why you're like this grace that I'm picking up on. This is going to expand more and more. So some of you, you're definitely being called on to like review this aspect of your life or relationships to bring it fully into the fifth dimension. It says fifth dimension because that's exactly where you're at. Consciously, you are in the 5D, okay? You're living the shift, basically living the shift. Now let's see. And I'm seeing progression in your ascension cards. Plus you got 3 cards, big deal. Kameka, Lord Kameka. Kameka came from another universe to set the conditions for the golden age of Atlantis with Archangel Metatron. And he had Metatron's retreat. And he has returned to be Kohan of the eighth ray. I don't know if it's Kohan or. Okay. So a soul ray of purification, enlightenment, and communication. Exactly like this, like a projection field. Light body. So when you receive this card, you're on the quest for enlightenment. Absolutely. You're enlightened already, the sun. Your guidance is to breathe Komeka's blue topaz light into your aura. Blue. Blue energy is so strong. No wonder I've got blue nail paints on. Okay, so expand your attitude to one of the unconditional love, acceptance of others, and personal responsibility. Komeka will open new doors for you and guide your footsteps towards enlightenment and ascension. You're very supported, group too. Very supported. By all kinds of being. Like really big powers. Yeah. Okay, I just want to read for your dragon card because yeah, it's really pulling me in. It's almost like now me, now do me, talk about me. And it's the pride of the heavenly. Yeah, yeah. Among the stars. So the angel associated with this dragon is Kokabel. Kind of like Kokabel, Kameka. Okay, so the prince angel of the stars gifted this dragon to the universe. Oh. Sirius, Pleiades, and Arcturus. These are the starseed energies here. And I picked up on Pleiadian and Sirian energy in group 1. Some of you could be coming from that group. But if this is the first group you picked up, then Arcturus energy is definitely very strong. And of course, Pleiadian and Sirius energy. Okay? Simple star constellations or are these galactic civilizations in the stars? Definitely the latter. So this galactic dragon is made up of the combined consciousness of these star races, the 3. That is why the 3 colors, blue, green, and red. That's why I was picking up on some primary colors, primary. So these are primary star races, which are super active here. And with Sirius also being a part of it, some of you could have been on a twin flame journey, which, led to this awakening for you, especially with this card. And right now you're understanding the true essence, I'm also hearing embodiment of this particular reality or the phenomena that we understand as twin flame. twin flames. Yeah. I'm not being guided to read much about it, but it's almost like I'm getting this energy of crocodile here, and it's kind of like dissipating. So the chaos is subsiding, It's done. It's done. It's almost like you understood the assignment. Maybe it took you a while and it took a lot of energy, but it truly, truly awakened you to your true consciousness, who you are at the soul level, and you're focused on the positive. Okay, so it says, neon cosmic, constantly shifting colors create the illusion of a dragon, but they are more spirit than beast, more ether than energy. Wow, pure space consciousness is here. You're very attuned to your star origins, this group. So, a star seed is a soul who has lived many, if not most, of their incarnated lives as a galactic being among the stars. My true volunteers, this is your group. Are you a star seed? Of course you are. Can you hear the call of the stars and your distant family who inhabit the constellations above this star? I was thinking about it, like, I haven't done a reading, like a proper pick a card starseed reading, and I want to do it in a day or two. So let me know if you'll be interested in that. Okay. Now, this is not a deafening, colliding sound, nor it is a blinding supernova light. It is a silent yearning for a home you never knew existed but wished was near. And that is why, after like going through something which really pulls you in interpersonal connections, and then when you detach and you really really awaken, it's very hard to overcome a particular detachment too, because then it's like you wake up to your true essence and you understand, okay, who you are at the soul level, and then it's almost like the illusion is destroyed and the reality is, you get a bit, I would say, bit too detached from the reality and also the game of life itself. But I just feel like this journey is actually getting you to a point where you're finding joy. You're finding joy in this 3D existence. Because your soul knows this reality is unique in its own way. It's not present everywhere in the universe. It's truly unique in many, many ways. So I just feel like this journey, this Neptunian energy is actually, also I'm getting a little iron energy for many of you. Yeah. Many codes are waking up in you. It's almost like you have to consciously dumb down your mind a little bit and just try to be human, if it makes sense, and do human things and try to find joy in little things. Well, I just heard a cat outside my window. For a moment, it sounded like a growl. Yeah. I was looking at the line when that happened. I'm hearing you'll pour again, you will love again, you'll laugh again, you'll live again. Yeah, many of you, it's about that. You'll find a way to live in a happy manner, especially if this is something you cannot like wrap your head around right now. But yeah, this is like true bliss, true joy, divine bliss coming in for you, okay? Okay. So it says, let this galactic dragon take you to your true home in spirit. And I think that's where you go when you sleep. Close your eyes and ride its cosmic waves past the heavens and into the galaxies far beyond the reaches of what can be imagined. And this child is basically riding the horse here. Yeah, and the horse is giving me Pegasus energy. So, yeah. Ask this dragon to send out the call to your cosmic soul family so they can meet you. You know what? That's what I was getting. Soul family. Even in human existence, you just want to deal with your soul family because many of you, you're here. And I feel like that's exactly what is happening. You're finding your soul family and choosing to journey with them. It's almost like there's a bit of like a, I'm not going to call it disconnect, but like distinguished energy. It's like you are, you understand the glass ceiling. So yeah, this dragon is basically ensuring that you remember that you have stardust on your feet and the cosmos in your heart. Let's get some tarot and clarify a little, and then I'm gonna pull a crystal card for you, and then I'm gonna let you go. I love your reading, it's so different. Okay, group 2. Let's see. And the Fool. Yeah, some of you could be coming from group 1. Spirit of Ether. And this dragon is very much present in the etheric realm. Can you make this up ever? I don't think so. There are certain things connected to your past that mm, put you on a pause, okay? That kind of like brought this energy of almost like not knowing what to do. That led to indecisions, that led to confusion, that led to not knowing where to go from there. All of that is dissipating because the way you perceive your reality, especially past, massive shifts because the karmic element is dissolving here. You're rising above duality. You're rising above the this and that, the black and white, the good and evil, us and them, all of that. You're like, okay, I'm so much more than that because the soul is active. Okay, and it's almost like there's a bit of like, knowing too well that you are not for everyone for sure. And there's something about you where you're very comfortable in solitude. Okay, this is not loneliness, okay? It's solitude. Like, and a part of you, you need it. You actually need it. You've become used to it. So sometimes, also integrating back into a social atmosphere could also be like a bit too much. But at the same time, again, I feel like you love it. You love the spirit of your life, the one that is unfolding for you with this transit. Because there's so much clarity and you're truly understanding the essence of sacrifice, the things you've been through, everything that you've overcome. Nothing was for nothing, everything served a purpose at the soul level. Very, very deep souls who are watching this. Nothing is superficial, nothing. Also, there's this energy of mindfulness, ultimate mindfulness, self-awareness. Also very intuitive, so you're aware of other people's unsaid motivations, unsaid intentions, and all of that underlying intention. And this is not paranoia or fear or all of that. No, this is deeper. This is truly high up there, if you know what I mean. Show me. I mean, can I make this up? Never. Double sun. Lord, the fire of the word. You hold the fire of the word. It's almost like God has sent a part of itself, like the spirit, the source. You hold a very big chunk of source in your energy field. You are that light. Never second guess that. I don't think you do. Not anymore. Maybe you did, and maybe things happened to you where, you did second guess it. But no more. You are understanding that you are a gift for the ones who come in contact with you. And this is not rooted in ego or pride and delusions. No, it's just your energy. You are understanding your energy more and more. You're understanding your beauty. You're almost like getting to know it firsthand, probably like after going through a ringer. And you're choosing freedom, you're choosing love, you're choosing healing, you're choosing expansion, you're choosing this facing the sun, facing your true north, facing the truth, taking accountability for things that happened, part that you played, not focusing too much on what the other person did or others did. None of that. You're like, again, past is past. You're like, really, you're keeping it moving. And those who have, like, those who really are sorry, it's almost like, yeah, it's almost like you're not surprised, You're like, yeah, of course you're sorry. And I hope you do better. Is that sort of energy. Okay? Double major. All right, let's see. Queen of Swords. Of course you're sorry. Page of Cups. Yeah. Like I'm telling you, some people, they're shook. Like because the karmic energy is strong here, okay? And it's almost like you have destroyed your own illusions, okay? You have overcome so many deceptions. You've overcome a lot of deception and darkness, your own as well as other people's. So the kind of inner work that is at play here it's just there's something very stark about it. Like the contrast is very stark, it's like it will either turn you into like an evil person, or if you have that soul light, you will transmute it and you will consciously choose to do better, to be better than the ones you dealt with. And if you're watching this, that's exactly what you're doing, because your soul is attuned to this higher consciousness. That's who you are, right? You come from the stars, truly come from the stars. So you do not like function as 3D beings, because that is like a very, very dense energy for you. So you're not extreme in that sense, okay? I think extreme for you is like just walking away, and that is like truly destroying the foundation of the ones you're dealing with. Yeah, they like just you removing yourself from a particular equation is enough. And also, when you speak your mind, when you speak your truth, it's like people don't know what to do with it. But you truly activate something. You truly destroy their illusions too. So again, your energy is also very polarizing. That is why you truly know you're not for everyone. It's beautiful. I love it. I love this energy. Okay, let's see. Four of Wands. True like foundational success, beauty, happiness. Knight of Cups, King of Cups. Like when true love arrives, you already know what that is. Yeah, it's not this Five of Cups that's showing up here. I saw the similar energy. But yeah, for you, it's like, it's just, you don't have to guess anything. It will just speak for itself, Again, that scorpionic energy. It's just it. You can taste it. You can feel it. You can sense it. You can just see right through it, And only that is going to do for you, because soul family. Soul family. Yeah, and with Four of Wands, it's like, yes, you truly know what you deserve, and nothing else is gonna fly. I'm seeing swans here. So yeah, some of you, you're definitely finding your soulmate during this time. And if you have already found them, both of you, the evolution, like getting to know each other, there's something about it. It's not easy, because there's almost like this opposition at play. Also, like square aspects could be highlighted in your synastry and all of that. But it's almost like you both evolve further just by getting to know each other. That sort of energy, okay? But truly, truly pro-life. I don't know why I said that, pro-life. Yeah, because you both like, speak life into each other, okay? And you both, you just want to, I don't know how to explain this. You just, even if you don't talk about it, intuitively, you can pick up on the fact where the other person is coming from. And you don't want to burden the other person in any way. And if anyone tries to play games and all of that, especially mind games and all of that, the energy is not going to move. And whoever does that, it's almost like the next thing they know is this Five of Cups. Yeah. They'll just create their own stagnation until they reach a breakthrough. And then the energy moves forward. But again, that is why it's a bit like, to and fro, to and fro. But again, it's pro-evolution of consciousness. So, okay, let's get you one crystal card, okay? But yes, the blessing here is celebrations after celebrations after celebrations, and it's almost like life is going to give you reasons to celebrate more than you can think of. Okay? Yeah, and abundance is afoot here. We'll be blessed in more ways than one. So tangible blessings for sure. Financial abundance definitely. But this is more, this is deeper. This is, the more you understand the beauty of your own soul, the more things are working out in your favor, okay? In every way possible. Health, vital life force, everything improving. And all the things that add beauty, life, and joy to your life keeps expanding and improving and increasing. This is for my group too, Spirit. A crystal that will help them during this transit. So many. So many. No wonder you got Tibetan black quartz. Is this selenite? Yeah. So you have selenite, Tibetan black quartz, honey calcite, and magnesite. And I'm getting magnesium for some of you, okay? Magnesium is very helpful for you. Like supplementation. When you're just too smart for your own good, when you're completely lost in your thoughts, or they are running wild, dragging you behind them, remember, the mind is a powerful thing. You rule it, or it rules you. Meditate every day and show it that who's the boss. Yeah, and there's a bit of that because, I was getting that because you've been through something where it's just like you know a certain kind of energy signature that you want to deal with. The rest, everything is kind of like you're detached. You're like, okay, you're a bit like distant from it. And sometimes it's like you can, create that distance even when it's not required, even when you're supposed to like learn or deal with certain energies, so you can create that shift. So yeah, it's like you have to, there's a bit of like, fear, but it's not conscious. It's very, very subconscious in nature because it's like protecting you, your ego, your shadow, it's protecting you. So that is why you got like all three are white crystals except for this one, which is goes very well with the sun card. And this is honey calcite, and I think this one is very significant because like, and yellow crystals too, like, it will help you with your solar plexus. So it says, when the barriers to abundance feel too big to power through, when it's time to stop waiting your turn and stop waiting until tomorrow, picture yourself triumphant on the other side of whatever stands in your way and call on honey calcite to kick in the door. That's the energy that I'm getting from your main card as well. Okay? It's almost like claiming your divine right. Break through your limits. I was talking about something about like breakthrough. Yeah, that's what this is also like. Maybe this is also for somebody you're dealing with. Yeah, but it's again, it's a two-way street. You both could be like mirroring, and you both have to create your own breakthroughs, but it's definitely happening. There's so much love here, there's so much beauty in your life, and so much to celebrate and be happy for and be grateful for. Gratitude is your best friend. That's all I'm going to say here. I love your reading. I hope this helps. See you in the next one. Take care. Hello, group 3. You chose this card. In between two words. That's what I'm getting. So your dream word is super active, astral activity heightened, very in tune, psychically in tuned. You have a familiar energy around you. Some of you, you're gatekeepers. Some of you, you are here to have a spiritual practice. Yeah. And this group, heavily, heavily affected by the moon cycle, by the lunar cycles, and definitely eclipses. Because I'm seeing 9 here, and I feel like the upcoming eclipse, and this was the final eclipse in Aries and Libra axis, right? And Neptune has moved into Aries, so a lot of activity in Aries, bunch of planets there at the critical degree. So it's almost like, and all of this is happening after Pluto has like grounded itself in the sign of Aquarius, right? So the shift is like there's this newness, the collective new rising, like the new consciousness is afoot here, which is interconnected with many other consciousness which we are yet to fully grasp and even discover. Strong intuition. Oh, yeah. And guys, it's like 4 a.m. and I'm hearing the rooster. So, I don't know if I told you guys in the intro or not, but yeah, I'm back home for a while and, I'm hearing the rooster who was always there on my channel. If you've been with me, you know this guy. And he was very crucial when I had my Abraxas awakening. And that's what I'm being reminded of. And after the initiation that I underwent, and it was really something that I was not doing consciously, things were happening to me. And after, oh my god, he's still on. He's just going on, and it's 4 a.m. Something like that is happening for you. You guys are initiates. You are connected to priestess lineage, I'm hearing, because this ring is pulling me in, and this is like Medusa. She was an oracle, right? But she is, I'm hearing, and seeing the serpents here, and this is the year of the snake, and her eyes are closed. I'm getting the energy of Algol. Something significant happening in May. May is activating for you. And oh my god, I think it was the month of May when this energy became so prominent in my life. I even posted a video, but I think it's private now or something. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a bunch of messages for you guys. But I'm getting very strongly that this group, the tones are with you. Okay? The tones, the dark ones, the demonized ones, super active for you. Your energy is very different, in a different manner. Like I get more earthly energy here, if it makes sense. Very earthy. Yeah, I'm hearing some traffic. So yeah, definitely, it's like mm, also underworld energy is afoot here. It's active here. Okay, let's see. Let's get you one dragon oracle, and then we'll see what's this about. This is for my lovely group 3. I'm hearing your Mars could be in Cancer. Oh, Mars is in Cancer right now. Or your moon could be in a Martian sign, which is Scorpio or Aries. Also Libra or Taurus. Yeah, Taurus. May was coming in. Algol is active in the month of May, which is the Taurus season. Anubis. Yeah, look, even your dragon is earthly. I was saying, something very, very 3D in the sense like um, it's about the tangible for you. It's about, yeah, the rooster is just going on and on. And Zephyr's kiss, but you see, earthly, but high up there. It's like working with the divine spirit, working with, I'm hearing again, the demonized ones. So this group, you could heavily be into the occult and you truly understand the energy for what it is and not what it is projected out to be, or what it is, you know, propagated as opposed to the truth of it. Yeah, it's like, yeah, especially with the silent muse here. Again, number 15, which is the devil energy, and the devil is really, really demonized. All right, though he serves a purpose, right? And there's no enlightenment or awakening without traversing the underworld. Okay? Especially for earthbound souls. But essentially, even for starborns, you have to descend. I mean, it's just something about how our this word is designed, this realm is designed, the dimension itself. Because time is of essence, because time is functional here, because, yeah, time is a factor here. And there are certain things which are totally, totally designed to disconnect you from spirit so that you can find your way back to spirit on your own self. Because it's somewhat of like a high level of test also, where it's like the remnant pulls you back. And when you cross that threshold, when you undergo that particular initiation, then the things that you attain in your consciousness, in your soul evolution, in your gifts and all of that, it's there forever, eternity. It's there forever. It's like being kissed by the gods themselves. It's like being kissed by God. It's like being kissed by the beauty of your own higher self, and also definitely connecting with your higher self. That is why the rooster was active. That is why Abraxas energy is coming in, because yeah, later, earlier I was like very, very, I didn't know what that was. It felt like a psychic attack, but I just kind of never like pay attention to all of that so much. Even if I pay attention, I'm like, okay, it's gonna pass. It's just only going to empower me and all of that. Some of you, I think that's how you feel, but like, yeah, down the line, you kind of understand. Okay, that's why, because you will understand the initiative nature of it. Okay, and I think that's what's up here. Many of you are definitely connecting with your higher self. And it's truly magical. It's like the best thing that can happen. It's like a gift. It's like the true gift of spirit. Okay, many of you are channelers, you're psychics, you're mediums, you are all of that. You're like really in tune with spirit. God is always talking to you, and you have like your personal language. There's like a personal language that you share. Key. You have the key. You're being given the key to open a certain gate. You're opening a gate because look, the dragon is looking up there. And even your dragon kind of looks like a rooster, doesn't he? Oh my god. Abraxas energy is strong here, yeah. And even this guy is looking up there. It's almost like, hey, high self. Yeah, hey, higher self. Higher self is definitely like, hey, look at me. I'm here. Yeah, it's like protecting you, cloaking you. Got your back. You can rest now. You can relax now. You're protected. We've got this. And sometimes, this awakening also happens when certain energies are sent your way to destroy you. But God has other plans. So, it boomerangs. And only what you don't need is destroyed. And it only like helps you jump forward higher. So that's what is up here. All right, so let's get you on Starseed. Oracle, let's get your blessings, my lovely group. 3 beautiful messages. This is, yeah, because victory is on your side. There's 7, Chariot, and 9. Again, 9 and 7, very spiritual numbers. Very spiritual numbers. Are you seeing what I'm talking about? This is for my lovely group 3. Oh, 2 cards. Look at that transformation. Look at her aura. Look at her. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. Absolutely. That is why Abraxas is coming in your reading. Look at this. The ever unfolding rose. Cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Exactly. Some of you can already feel it intuitively. You just know this is it. You're about to reach a particular breakthrough and everything is about to change. It's like that for you. Birthing a new age, because undergoing this initiation is actually enlightening you to your dharma, birthing new creations. And there's a lot about birth, so it's like all new. So it's like all new. Okay, working from a place of true alignment, dreaming a new word into being, because that's exactly what you're here for. This is purposeful. This shift, the transformation that is at play here, very purposeful. And it's almost like you don't see what's coming in. You can feel it, you can sense it, but you don't know how it's going to unfold. And it's going to unfold in a much better way than you can actually imagine, if it makes sense. Okay, let's get you one from the Starseed Oracle. That was the Gateway of Light. A blessing for my lovely. Trust the time. Yeah, trust the time. Everything is happening in the right time for you. That is true. That is absolutely true. See, force, don't follow. Why did I say force? Don't follow. Forge, don't follow, okay? Yeah. You're not here to follow anyone but spirit, because spirit is guiding you to lifting the veil. I mean, I cannot make this up. From the void to the veil. Absolutely, absolutely. You guys, this is crazy. It's beautiful. Spirit is guiding you at all times. Spirit is talking to you at all times. Everything that is unaligned, it's just going. It's just going. And that is why you can sense the breakthrough coming, and you can see it. You can feel it. You can almost touch it. Because you're questioning everything. You're questioning what is taught as how it is taught, or again, propagated, promoted. All of that. You're like, no, okay, it's not how I remember it. At, let's say, at the soul level, it's like you're understanding the truth of the truth, which is again bringing you into this pure consciousness of your own being, where you are understanding your role, the role that you are here to play. That's it. I'm seeing singular energy, singular, in different places. Grid working here. Deep healing here. Again, what did you say? Some of you are connected to priestess lineage. That's what I'm getting. Rose priestess, rose lineage. I picked up on this energy in another group. I don't know which one, but yeah, it's here again. And you know what's crazy about all the 4 cards? Like, we can see the back facing us, because your front, like you're looking at, again, what's out there, what's high up above. That's what you're focused on. Rest, you're like kind of like turning your back against everything else. Yeah, it's like, again, getting more in tune with yourself and your higher self in turn. Okay, now I want to get you one ascension card, and then we'll pull some tarot. Okay, this is for my group. This is I was getting that earthly energy for you, because the shift that is happening for you, it's very tangible. It's like movement. It's like the changes that you want to create. It's like the way you imagine your life to be, like all of that, manifesting for you during this cycle, just the way you imagine it. That is the beauty of it. It's almost like a pleasant surprise for you. And how things happen, it's magical. It's truly magical, because there's this higher power at play. Okay, you have an assistance, you have support, you have the divine support. Dream big, but be true to your desires and dreams. Okay, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, be true, authentic. I mean authentic. Okay, exactly the things that you want, your soul urge, listen to that. Okay, yeah. Okay, let's get you one from the Ascension Oracle for my lovely group 3. Wow, the Mahatma energy. Okay, you guys. Okay, I just have to tell you something. There is a meditation on YouTube connected to the Mahatma energy, okay, where this lady basically kind of like help you tap into the Mahatma energy, and this is connected to the Tibetan consciousness, like the Tibetan consciousness, yeah, because that's an ET zone, okay, Mount Kailash. But this is like connected to a particular healing modality. It's not exactly Reiki, but it's quantum in nature, and it's more meditative in practice. So look for that meditation, and if I find it, and I think I will link it for you guys, and you need to do that. You need to integrate this Mahatma energy into your body, into your energy field, and that is what is creating the breakthrough here, because there's something like one-on-one about this energy. I don't know, one-on-one, as maybe in this group, this is like maybe for someone I've read for privately. If you are here, let me know. Some of you, yeah, I could have read privately for you. That's why the energy is like, it's almost like I can, yeah, some of you could be a part of my soul family also, most likely. Yeah, and number 6, see, 697. So it says in the golden era of Atlantis. Oh yeah, definitely. We are soul families. Soul families. Maybe 2. Oh, Lemurian and Atlantis, of course. Yeah, 6 and 9, Mars and Venus. The masculine, the divine feminine energy. Yeah. That's why the priestess and Abraxas. Okay, so many great souls placed some of their energy, as well as the Christ Buddha light and that of the 12 rays, into a sacred pool to create a high frequency group consciousness. Oh, that is why soul families are coming in. People could draw from this sacred pool to enhance themselves and their projects. Yeah, that's why I was telling you Mahatma meditation. You got to do that. You got to do that. I'm going to link it. Do it, okay? Now, this golden white Mahatma energy is once more available, and you are invited to draw it through your chakra system into the earth. And that's what many of you grid workers are doing, of course. That's why the grid working energy is here, and working with nature. Look at her. And also meditative, because this card is all about, like, it gives me meditation, basically. It's like piercing the veil, lifting the veil. So this will raise your frequency and help the planet as well, for you will leave golden white footsteps wherever you go. That's what you do as grid workers, my lovely light bonds. Send it to others to accelerate their ascension. And yeah, when you tap into Mahatma energy, when you do that meditation, you will see the tangible shift in your reality. Okay, some of you life will just start moving forward, unlike ever before. So if you're ready for it, go for it. I'm gonna link it. Okay, now let's get some tarot. This is for my lovely group 3. Show spirit. What was that? The Chariot. I saw it. Okay, she's covered. Page of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. Right now I just feel like you're in this somewhat I was about to say somewhat of a no, somewhat of a researcher mode. That's what, yeah, Ace of Swords. And it's like, a lot of learning, unlearning, and all of that. But at the same time, you're ready to be a student again. You're ready to be a student of life. You're ready to be. And also, some of you are definitely starting new projects and you definitely have a vision. And this is where you're receiving clarity. And also, you're receiving clarity of purpose, where you're just like going to do things your way. Okay, yes, someone can give you a map and you can follow it, and maybe that is safe, but you're not here to play safe. That's something you've understood, because your energy is otherworldly. Your energy is, again, very, very psychically in tune. Okay, so it's almost like when you ignore the whispers, basically, of your soul, as well as the ones who are always around you, the unseen realm is super active in your life. So when you ignore that, it just causes delays. That's what I'm getting. So, but yes, the kiss is here. You're being kissed by the divine. So get ready for it. Going to overcome many limitations, and the acceleration, the shifts, the changes that are coming in for you is just like, it's going to restore your faith. It's going to put you on a self-love journey which is deeper. It's almost like the universe is proving something to you, that it's okay, that you're safe, that you're protected, and it's okay to dream. It's okay. We got your back. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. And you've definitely passed some tests. That is why you're initiated this way. The wheel is turning in your favor during the cycle. Yeah, cycles. This is a beautiful cycle. There's a part of you like going out and into the world again. You can feel like a newbie in some way, but I just feel like the energy is refreshing. You love it, because I just feel like you feel this cocoon around you, even in, yeah, in this cocoon around you, even in all that hustle and bustle. It's just like you are in your world. You're safe. Yeah, you feel safe. Show me more. Wow. Eight of Swords and the moon, that's why. Again, the moon, the moon, the moon, the moon. 8 moon cycles have changed you. Oh my god, yes. 8 moon cycles. So 8 months. Yeah, and I did this reading on the new moon, which is the ninth moon cycle. Yeah, uh, and then I was saying something about May, right, in this group. That would be the 10th cycle. So 9 moon cycles, April. After April, something is happening in May. What is it? You're overcoming something. It's like you're reaching a higher ground. Yeah, where you're becoming. Okay, like right now, it's like you're a bit on a lower ground. That's why you have to, like, look upwards. But in April, this energy is shifting. Most likely in Taurus season, there's something massive happening in the Taurus season for you. And this is an ongoing energy. Yeah, I'm hearing birds chirping. Again, birds. It's like the universe is restoring your faith, yeah? So some things are going to work in your favor, and then you will tread in a more confident manner, and you will keep taking actions, and you'll keep taking actions. And it's just like, even if there's a bit of doubt or fear, I just feel like there will be enough evidence for you to just keep going. And the more you go forward, again, the faith becomes stronger, and you fully start trusting in your own power also. There is like power retrieval at play, but it's like it is yet to be fully realized. And that is what is up here. It's almost like, proof, proof of your psychic powers too. Yeah. Like, every day, I don't know if you can, but yeah, like everyday little things, like you just think of it and it happens. Like that, it's truly magical. And it's like yeah, little things, tiny things. And you kind of just like play with energy and you just feel like, okay, this is gonna happen now. And it happens. It just happens. So yeah, it's like, there's this magical element in your reading here because you're truly, truly very in tune with the psychic phenomena. All right, let's see. Let's finally look at your blessings. But yeah, with the moon, I also get this energy of abundance again in the tangible sense, in the tangible reality, especially with 6 and 9 and 7. It's like only 8 is missing, which we have here. And it's I don't know how to explain this, but it's like quantum jumping, you know, quantum jumping directly to the 9. And then by 10, by April, it's like the alpha energy is strong. It's like the new energy, the new birth, the new cycle, the new movement of the wheel of karma in your favor, that sort of energy, okay? So it's like 8 and 9 is they're not separate, they're together, especially in the moon card because that's 1 8 and that's 9 and that's 9. So both are like moon energy. But I want to read for your dragon card, but let's first look at your blessings. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wow, look at that. 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Some of you definitely starting a project, new job, new work, new something like it's big, new business, new idea setting in motion. Some of you, I don't know, maybe a new course, going for something, studying something, learning something, new skill development. But for others, it's mostly something big, is like, yeah, work related. But it's like, it's going to happen just like you want it to happen. And when you see that magic afoot, it's almost unbelievable. But then there is ample evidence that you have to believe it. It's almost like the universe is like, yeah, of course you gotta believe it. It's right in front of your face. And with the Ace of Pentacles, this is like a gift directly from the divine. And I just feel like your manifestation power is very heightened. That is why I was talking about, those little moments when you think of something and it just happens in the moment and it's so magical. That's what I'm getting here. Also, you have to be very mindful of what it is that you're manifesting, especially for others. When you kind of like, think about others, you have to be very mindful. Okay, whatever it is that you're manifesting for yourself, that's fine. But when other people are involved, you have to walk in integrity. You have to like, be mindful of not encroaching and not like affecting their free will and all of that, if you want to like stay away from karmic imbalances. So yeah, be mindful of that. Rest, I feel like there is immense beauty and power and gifts coming in online for you, and you can just truly truly create tangible shifts in your reality. And especially if you dabble and all of that, I feel like your magic is going to be very strong. And whatever it is that you're manifesting, especially the things that will bring you joy and happiness without hurting anyone, is just going to work in your favor. And you're here to just like go from the Ace of Pentacles to the 8. Yeah, lots of, and it's also going to like, yeah, I was getting the 8 energies here now. It's also like, moving towards the 8 of Pentacles also means, dealing with the 8 of Cups. So you have to move away from certain, again, limitations, past mindset and all of that. So you have to let go of also perhaps connections and walk away, move away, and all of that, But yeah, moving towards light, moving towards the divine blessings that play for you. Also, utilizing your gifts and your psychic powers too. You are really, really in tune. Okay, this group, you guys are like my witches and warlocks and occultists. And if not, it's just that the way you work with the universe, your energy is such, you know what you're capable of. Okay, you can just like, the power of your mind is very strong, your willpower is very, very strong. Yeah, that's why I was getting a bit of like, that energy, uh, Taurus and Scorpio energy very strongly, but also Virgo. Virgo is here, yeah, and Pisces, Virgo, Pisces. Yeah, that's the nodal point right now in the sky when I'm doing this reading. Virgo, Pisces. Hmm. Okay. Fixed signs, fixed signs. Yeah. So now I want to get you. Yeah. So the blessing here is sky's the limit for you. You you're also here to be of service to others in one way or the other, and that path is going to become clearer with time. The more you work on yourself, the more you work on your skills, the more, yeah, the more, also the more you sit with yourself. It's almost like there's this retrieval that is forever at play. It's almost like there's no end to the gifts, the soul gifts that you can access in this life. Okay, now before I pull a crystal card for you, I'm just going to read for Zephyr's Kiss. Zephyr's Kiss. The angel is Anpiel, angel of the air and birds. Oh my god. This group, I was hearing the rooster, right? And then I was hearing the birds chirping too. And I was like, he looks like a rooster. Avian energy, blue avian energy, Lyran energy, Syrian energy, bird people. All right. So yeah, air. This dragon is basically providing you direction, the clarity, the breakthrough that you need in order to get out of this Eight of Swords energy with the moon. Believe it or not, with this moon, and again, I'm seeing the same symbolism here because this reading is about Neptune moving into Aries, right? You're seeing the Pisces, the ruler of Pisces is Neptune, yeah, and it's moving into Aries, and you see Kepra here, which is connected to the Emperor energy, and Emperor is Aries energy. So I'm seeing that in a very, again, hidden, latent, occult manner in the moon card here. But yeah, with the Kepra, it's like resurrection. You're rising. Again, I'm hearing the rooster, you guys. You're waking up again. That's why Abraxas is awakening. It's like this is that point of ascension, you guys, where duality really dissolves and your lower chakras become stronger. So I'm hearing solar plexus and root. And the energy truly, truly ascends in your heart space and stays up. Hmm. So you're reminded that you can call upon the air dragons to clear your energy and raise the vibrations of both yourself and your surroundings. This can be of assistance, surroundings, very much grid working role is on for you guys. And because if you do not clear the energy, it can become dense in your own energy field, and you can like really feel the weight of the word. That is why you have to be very attuned to the energetic shifts in your own body, and that is why tapping into Mahatma energy is like truly, truly crucial for you in one way or the other. Doesn't have to be Mahatma, but yeah, tapping into the life force, into the universal life force, taking care of the chi movement in your body is very important for you, especially because of the grid working role that you have. And even if it is not fully activated, it is still active. So I do see a lot of movement. So this can be of assistance, especially if you're feeling weighed down emotionally and cannot feel a way forward. Release, purge. There's this purge at play. I feel like May is going to do that, exactly that. May it be. I'm hearing that song. May it be, from Lord of the Rings. Yeah, may it be. Okay, this can be of assistance. So yeah, just ask the air dragons to lift your spirits, and they will help you feel your way forward in life with grace and ease. A lot of ease. That's what is afoot here, especially with the Magician and Ace of Pentacles. Very powerful 1-1 energy. Alpha, alpha, alpha. Oh yeah, 1-1 energy. That's what is happening in May. The breakthrough is happening in May. Yeah, yeah. Because that's the 10th moon cycle in the Taurus season. Hmm, crazy. Okay. Okay, now let's get you crystal card. one crystal card for my lovely, lovely group 3. This keeps showing itself. Some of you could be coming from group 2. Okay, it's upside down. 3 shuffles. I'm being guided to do 3 shuffles for you. This is for group 3. Final. Wow. Look at your crystal. It matches your main card, your theme card. Emetrine, amethyst, and citrine. That is why. High up above. Crown chakra 1 and citrine, the solar plexus. Make your big dreams your big life. Yeah, that's exactly what is up. That is why that earth energy was so strong, because manifestation is heightened, super heightened in this group. My nose is so itchy. Okay, so if a deadline is on the horizon and you need a big idea, if you cannot decide on something, swipe left or swipe right, call on Emetrine, and remember, either way, everything is going to be amazing. And that's exactly what I see here. It's like, everything is working out in your favor, okay? Because of that higher connection, that you're grounding, most likely at the end of the 9th moon cycle. You've already crossed 8 cycles, okay? You're getting this message when you are at the 9th cycle, and as soon as you hit the 10th, everything is happening in your favor. So a balanced blend of amethyst and citrine is a powerful package. Its energy is ideal for lifting through mental chatter to unearth pure inspiration and act on it. That is why, that is what is shifting here. This is in the why with the 8 of Swords, that mental chatter, that confusion, that, that thing that keeps us stuck because we are like about this and that, or maybe we don't have the right direction. But that's exactly what you're getting. It's like you start, even when you start, it's like you don't have the full path clear. No, you don't know, but you're doing things just in the moment, and where you're being led, you'll just know that it's happening in your favor, that there are no wrong paths for you. Okay, so Emetrine is the crystal for you. It's a beautiful one. I love this one and I love the quartz family, like all the crystals: amethyst, citrine, quartz, aventurine, rose quartz, all the crystals. I just love quartz family. So yeah, clarity, so much clarity, so much expansion headed your way. And please tap into the Mahatma energy, do that meditation. I can just, like, this is something I can guarantee it's going to work for you. And I only promote what I have experienced. So yeah, I hope this helps, and congrats. I just want to say congrats to you guys for some reason. Yeah, congrats. Because the gatekeeper is letting you in. You're crossing the threshold. There's no going back for you now. And I'm hearing you're one of us. Wow, okay. So that's all. I hope this helps. See you in the next one. Take care.